Hello, beautiful souls. If you can hear me and see me, give me a thumbs up or put yes in the chat box. Thank you, Poonamji. Thank you, Bharti All of you, if you can switch on your videos, please feel free to do that. No one here is judging you. I would love to see your beautiful faces. Yes, how is the journey of self-love going? Are you all enjoying doing the activities given to you? We do it in the session, we do it later also. I saw so many pictures, declutter, then joy list. I enjoyed it amazingly. I loved it. Whatever was put in the group was amazing. Put in the chat box one word if you are doing the activities. Put in the chat box if you love it or not. Love it. L-I. Put L-I in the chat box. Yes. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Sita. Many blocks cleared, finding new ways. Good morning, Bharti ji. Sorry, they are having no problems at all. And whenever you are free, you can switch on your camera. Thank you, Poonamji, Bharti ji, Nina, Vandana. Thank you all for enjoying the activities. Please do it on regular basis. One or the other activity of self-love you must do daily. This will build your connection with your own self. So I don't know if I told you all about the mirror exercise. I literally that's a basic exercise of self-love. Go in front of the mirror as many number of times in a day as you go. If it's possible for you again and again, please do that. Go in front of the mirror, look at yourself and say, "Dear, you are awesome." Whatsoever, take your name and say, "Vandana, you are awesome. Nina, you are awesome. Sita, you are amazing." Do that activity. Say out 3-4 sentences which are very positive, which have an adjective inside them. Like, you are an amazing person. You are a wonderful cook. Say it to your own self with your name. Remember, when you say the name, of course, some of you will be like, in one of my self-love sessions, someone asked me, why do I have to take my name? I know I'm telling to myself, no. Have you seen this? That if it's your husband and if he does not praises you, husband, family member, whoever, if they don't praise you, you feel bad about it, right? You feel like itna karne ke baad bhi no appreciation. So how they appreciate you? If they appreciate you, how do they address you? Thank you, Shweta. Yeah, that's wonderful if you do it every day. But tell me, how do they appreciate you? If it's maybe your husband, how does your husband appreciate you if he appreciates? What he says, the words he uses is, put in the chat box if you remember what he appreciates you. I don't need that what he appreciates you for, what words he uses. I used to hug myself and pinching cheeks and kissing myself. Yes, that's a lovely activity. Please do that. Yes, no, they don't say you're simply superb. They generally, when there is an appreciation, 90% of the times, it's like, Shweta, you are simply superb. You cooked it so well. They start with the name. Or if it's your husband, many a times husband with lots of like love and this thing, they call their wives with names like, darling, you did it so well. Or sweetheart. Or if it's your son, he calls you, right? Son or daughter, Mummy, you did this so well, right? That makes you feel the compliment is for me. Otherwise, आते जाते यार खाना तो बहुत अच्छा बना है. My mind does not get. What I do, when all of us women in the room, all of us, when ऐसे आते जाते आपके बच्चे आपका husband बोलता जाए कि अच्छा खाना तो अच्छा बना है, फिर आप क्या करते हो? First reaction is what? सुनो, आपको अच्छा लगा? You grab their attention towards yourself. Isn't it? Your mind needs it. It's all man ka khel. It's game of your mind. Whatever you're going through in your life is game of your mind. It's not about your husband, about your kids, about your in-laws, about people outside. Nothing about them. It's all about you. So when they do not appreciate you, whom they do not appreciate? Me. So somebody should appreciate me. Yes. Let it be you. Say it out loud. Diya, today's session you conducted amazing. I do it every day after the session is over. Every day after switching off the meeting, I switch on the camera again. I look into myself and I tell Diya what amazing session you conducted. People were so happy from you. Close. Now I don't need anybody's appreciation. Now I don't want validation. The whole day I do not ask for validation from anyone. Kaisa tha session? Acha laga kya? If it was bad, someone of you will certainly tell me that Diya ye wali baat aapne achhi nahi boli. Mujhe acha nahi laga. It will be automatically. But if it was good, nobody is going to tell me. You just are going to enjoy. And this is what happens in life with your loved ones also. They don't tell you. Sometimes, my husband used to, he loves home food. He'll eat, finish off the plate, wrap it up, closed. Khana kaisa bana hai? He'll not respond. Like, he'll not respond on his own. Then I have to ask him, khana kaisa bana hai? Ha, acha tha. And he'll leave. Close the matter. For him, it's not that important. For me, it's like, अरे बताओ तो सही इतना मेहनत किया है. So when I asked him, आप कभी मेरी तारीफ ही नहीं करते, कभी भी आप मुझे अप्रिशिएट नहीं करते कि खाना अच्छा बनाया ना. Diya, he told me this. Diya, did you see my plate? Yeah. Was it empty? Yeah. That means food was awesome. I was like, yeah, because if he does not like, he will not take a repeat. He will not ask me for a serving. He will not ask me anything. He will keep it, close it, not eat it. But he started showing it through his plate. And for years together, I didn't understand this. When he told me, I thought, yeah. So what I did, when I wanted appreciation, I started giving it to myself. Today, food is amazing. This is what I loved it. I started saying it to myself, whatsoever I do, not only food. Today, I had dropped my son on time to school. Not today. It was a few days back. I did that. He was superbly late. He was like, Mama, मैं साइकिल चला के कैसे जाऊंगा? मुझसे नहीं होगा. बहुत थक जाऊंगा. Problem हो जाएगी. Late हो गया है. Okay, I'll drop you before your gate closes. And I dropped him. I switched off the bike, stood there, and awesome, Diya. You did a nice job. I did that. Awesome, Diya. And then I took a round. I love to drive alone on the scooter with my earphones on. I gave a round, went for a walk, enjoyed my day. Why, Because I celebrated myself. Today's activity is celebrating. I want all of you to celebrate your own self. Let me read the messages in the chat. It's just coming when we are being their favorites. No. They'll appreciate you if you will train them to appreciate. Now, my son knows that mom likes appreciation. So what he will do, he has a different thought process of appreciation. He'll not say, Mama, food kya banaya? When I'll say, Naman, khana kaisa tha? Time nahi hai. Kya? First time when he did this, I like, what is this time nahi hai? Mere saath baat karne ka. He said, Mama, I don't have time also to utter a word ki bahut acha hai. I can't pray because I'm so busy in eating. Now I know. So whenever I want appreciation, I'll just tell him, Raman, khana? Mom, no time. I do not have time. It's such a wonderful thing that अभी मैं ऐसे भी बोल सकती हूँ यार, can't you say one word, मम्मा खाना बहुत अच्छा है? No, I satisfy myself with a feeling. Now, when I see my husband's plate full, I ask him, aren't you liking the food? Is there something wrong? Then he will tell me, यहाँ थोड़ा नमक ज्यादा लग रहा है. Okay, fine. फिर प्लेट खत्म हो जाती है तो then I because my mind needs appreciation, you know what I do? I tell him, खाना अच्छा लगा ना, आज आपकी प्लेट बिल्कुल खाली है. हाँ हाँ बहुत अच्छा था. Close. Did you see what happens? When you appreciate yourself, people will reaffirm it. So if I tell you, wow, Sita, you're looking so fresh. Oh, is it Diya? I'm looking fresh. You affirm it, right? You talk. Like this happens in our life also. If you want someone to compliment you, please give the same compliment to yourself in front of them. That, oh, you know, today my sabji is amazing. Oh, is it? Let me check. Let me see. Let me eat. Yeah, looks amazing. I'll tell you after eating. They reciprocate. But what I do is I do not talk to myself. I don't know how to talk to myself. I don't like myself at all. तो क्या हुआ, सिर्फ खाना ही तो अच्छा बनाती हूँ, और क्या अच्छा करती हूँ? अरे खाना तो जिंदा रहने के लिए खाना तो चाहिए, तो वो अच्छा बनाती हूँ, ये तो बहुत बड़ी बात है. Isn't it? Let's stop mesmerizing. Yeah, what is this? Mesmerizing to others. Yeah, wonderful. I know I am right. It's their default nature. Yes, everyone is right. It's their default. Even in yours is default nature. हम सब चाहते हैं कि मैं ही राइट हूं, जानते हैं कि मैं ही राइट. I am only right. I know I am right. But if I write 6 here, this is 6. But if I do like this, it's 9. For all of you. So who's wrong? No one. You look at it 9, I look at it 6. Just understand this. Everyone is right. But what I need appreciation. I need good words. I have words of affirmation. So it's a love language. I do this in my another course, a whole session on love languages, power of love languages. We have love language. So if my love language is affirmation or appreciation, I will first say it to myself. Hey, Diya, you are an amazing cook. You do this wonderful. Then automatically it will come. Even if it will not come, you will still be happy because your mind needed one appreciation you have already given. Yeah. Yes, we have to say out what we like them, communicating clearly. Yes. Don't wait for another person. Do it on your own. Start it with your own self. Tell me now, celebrating for you, what is celebrating? What do you celebrate for? What, put in the chat box, what do you celebrate for? One word, one sentence, whatever. What do you celebrate for? Let me see, what are you celebrating for? For love, happiness, to be happy myself, dressing too much. I want you to tell me a thing you celebrate for, not a thing you celebrate with. This is what you're writing is you're celebrating with. You celebrate with love, you celebrate with happiness, you celebrate it with dressing up, accomplishing things out of comfort. Wonderful, Dolly. Yes, this is what I celebrate for. I celebrate for my birthday, my son's birthday. I celebrate for my anniversary. I celebrate for achieving something. I celebrate for conducting a good class. I celebrate for getting somebody in my coaching. Right, like this. Like for you, what is it? I celebrate when my son was born, I celebrated, or when his birthday is there, I celebrate. Something like this. Some activity which you celebrate for. What is that activity? Wonderful, Sita. Yeah, practicing self-discipline. If you celebrate, that's a wonderful place to celebrate for. It's a wonderful thing. What else you celebrate for? Put in the chat box. And it's don't be, see, you're in this class. That does not mean you have to give me answers relating to self-love. You tell me, what do you celebrate for? Simply. I am open. I celebrate when I get a new client. I celebrate when my son's birthday. I celebrate when he scores good marks. My celebration is like that. All of you, who whatsoever it is, put in the chat box, what have you been celebrating for? Like my daughter achieved something, I celebrated. She got a rank in the college or school, I celebrate for that. Something you accomplished, you went out for a adventure trip and you achieved a certification there, maybe tracking and all, they give certifications for that. Put something on the chat box, what do you celebrate for? Challenges, nature walk. How many of you have, I celebrate my small wins? Yes, this is what is our today's topic, Nina. Thank you for bringing this up. We celebrate, maximum of us are like, celebration ka matlab hota hai bada achievement, a big win, a big thing in life. Like my birthday, my anniversary, my son's birthday, my daughter's birthday, or their marriage, or kya ho sakta hai, engagements, or like there are events. There are events which you celebrate for, right? Have you ever noticed in a day, in a normal day, how many events do you miss celebrating? Have you noticed this? That what you celebrate for is a win, एक बड़ा accomplishment. Ab, as a mother, if my child is getting late to the school and I drop him on time before the gate closes, he does not get a late mark. Isn't it a win? Isn't it a accomplishment? हाँ, इतना बड़ा accomplishment नहीं है, इतना सा, but isn't it an accomplishment? Why don't I celebrate for this? I made tea in hurry bari. I did not have time, but I wanted to have a cup of tea and I made it and it came out awesome. Isn't it an accomplishment? I was running superbly late. I got up really late, or I had a morning, I had a long nap, I switched off my alarm and then got up really late. Still, I could manage to reach to my workplace on time. Isn't it a celebration? Isn't it a win? Itna sa, but isn't it a win? So some of you working professionals in the room, you are daily accomplishing one task. Now, Dolly is in Mumbai. She travels by train. Many a times she might be late. Today it's superbly late, morning mein class tha and it did not happen. I did not get ready on time, blah, blah, blah. Still, if she reaches on time in her office, that's an accomplishment. That's a win. You have done something, as she wrote, out of comfort zone. You still reached out on time in office. This is my win. How many of you feel now that ऐसे तो बहुत सारी activities होंगी दिन में? Put me in the chat box if you feel like this. So many things will be there in a day which I do not recognize at all, which I don't see at all. Put in the chat box me. Yeah, wonderful, Nina. Nina celebrates when her maid comes on time. That's amazing. For all of us, it's amazing. Yes. Yes, Vandana, this is a win, that even after having a lot going on in your house, you are still able to attend the session on time. Yes, Vandana. Yes, this is so wonderful. You want to say something,
I've set
Vandana?
my mind. Yeah, I've set my mind to it. Mind
Yeah,
set कर दिया है.
wonderful,
So
wonderful.
9:30 का alarm, 9:30 का alarm. Because I love
Yeah.
to enjoy your songs. I love to enjoy your songs.
Yes, yes. I understand. That's how songs give a different energy to your body. This is amazing. Thank you, Vandana. Thank you. We have to celebrate everything we do, because in some way, maybe I was not able to finish it off. I still finished it. So today the activity will be to write down your wins in a day. Whatever you do, I was on time getting up. This is my win. I went to drop my son to school. This is my win. I had a good cup of tea. This is my win. I was there on time in the sessions. I saw some of you were before time in the session. 9:30, when I did not even switch on the session, there were people waiting in the waiting room. This is amazing. I love to see all of you. Before time, it was 9:30 still. And some of the, I think Netravati was there and someone else also was there. Couple of people were there when even the session was not yet started. This is a win. You could take good rest and you got up fresh. This is a win. These small wins. Wonderful, Shweta. You slept for 7 hours. This was your win. Maybe you are a person, you might not get sleep enough. So that day, even I celebrate this, by the way. I don't get enough sleep. So Sunday for me, it is like 10 baje tak sona. I enjoy, though I'm my body clock is used to getting up at around 7 or 8. So it wakes up. And then I tell my body, please go down to rest mode again. And then it goes down to rest mode. This is what we celebrate. But what we think, in a daily life, that मैं ऐसा क्या ही करती हूँ बड़ा. But still it is your win. इतना छोटा छोटा सा. Can you understand, in a day, if you have 15-20 wins, how satisfied you will be at night? कि आज तो बहुत सारी चीजें अच्छी हुई, आज तो ये भी अच्छा किया, ये भी अच्छा किया, ये भी अच्छा किया, ये भी अच्छा किया. How will you feel at night? Today, I'll give you 5 minutes to write down your wins of yesterday or day before yesterday or before that, or from today morning. Put it on the paper, not 5 minutes. It'll take 3 minutes. Put it on the paper. Minimum of 5 you have to write. Minimum, I'm saying. Minimum of 5 you have to write. You can't say, nahi yaar, yaad nahi aa raha. No, yaad nahi aa raha. Bahut sara hai. Every day you go through minimum of 10 wins. Minimum, I'm saying, not 5, 10. Minimum of 10 wins you go through every day. But you'd never celebrate. I want you all to celebrate. There is a psychology behind celebration. So when do we celebrate? When there is a big occasion. What happens in celebration? I become more happy. I become more satisfied. What it does to me, I feel more content. I feel big when I celebrate. Isn't it? Don't you feel big when you celebrate? But in a routine of life, you have stopped thinking about your wins. You give attention to a big win, very big win, like मेरे बच्चे ने, अच्छा हमारी नहीं, दूसरों की wins. मेरे बच्चे ने अच्छा result लाया, so we'll celebrate. But how much efforts have you put for that child to bring that kind of result? Tell me, mothers in the room. Haven't you put efforts for your child? If he scores first, if he scores a big rank, if he clears some merit test, how much efforts do we put? How many mothers in the room are 10th graders mother, or just 10th grade khatam hua, you are the mother of that person, that kid? How tough it is for a mother. Haven't you put efforts for that? If you were not there feeding him, loving him or her, giving them on time, food on time, support on time, dropping and bringing from classes, tuitions, recreational classes, we do all these things, right? Do you celebrate your win? When your child scores, when your husband has a good deal in office, why don't you celebrate your win? I cooked good food. He could eat all the 3 times. That's how his mind works good. My win also. Not only his, he got a business deal, my win also. मैं क्या करती हूँ? मैं तो दुकान नहीं जाती, मैं तो बिजनेस नहीं जाती, मैं तो ऑफिस नहीं जाती. So you cook food, and food nourishes my body. Food nourishes your husband's, your children's body. Isn't it a win for you? I want you all to go through those wins, which you have never considered. And from today onwards, daily basis, celebrate them. How will you celebrate? Put it in your notebook. I loved doing this, and I'm super happy that this accomplishment is done. I am super grateful for me being so fast that I could drop my son to school on time. Celebrate it. Write it in your notebook that I did this and it was my win. Completed 2 assignments which I had been procrastinating for past 4 days. Yes, Sita, this is your win. I slept yesterday at 3 a.m. but woke up at 7:30 as I had my physiotherapy session and your session. Yes, Neha. See, even if your body says that 6-8 घंटे का नींद चाहिए, but this is your win that you came out of comfort zone and got up. We all have this small wins. If you will not celebrate, your mind will be very small, like, I don't do anything. I am not worthy. I am not productive. मैं तो कुछ काम ही नहीं करती. Housewives in the room. You do much more work than your husbands, you know that. You take care of the whole family. You take care of 5 people staying with you. 4, 5, 3 people staying with you. You take care so much. You give them good food so that they can accomplish their goals. This is your win. Please do not mind celebrating it. Please do not make yourself small. ये तो इतना सा क्या ही है? No, ये बहुत बड़ा है आपके माइंड के लिए. ये बहुत बड़ा है. Make a win look big in front of your mind. Then it will be happy that, yeah, Dia is doing something big. She could reach on time to school. She could do this very well. Your mind will take it positively and will show you evidences. We did subconscious mind, right? It will start showing you evidences that Dia is very good, that she does this very well, she does this very well, she does this very well. Yeah. Did you all write? Put done in the chat box if you have written minimum of 5 wins yesterday, today, or in past. Put in the chat box if you have written your minimum of 5 wins. Thank you, Nina. Thank you for acknowledging and thank you for writing down. Yes, thank you, Neha. Now, I want you to put this into your system that you are celebrating your wins on daily basis. So, hand on your heart, close your eyes. Hand on the heart, close your eyes. Feel the vibrations. Feel the vibrations. This is you vibrating, alive, beautiful, wonderful, amazing. This is you. Repeat after me. I love myself. I love every part of my body. I love all my qualities. I love my imperfections. I love everything what I do. And I celebrate everything I do. I celebrate my small wins in a big way. I celebrate my wins by loving myself. I celebrate my wins by patting myself. I celebrate my wins by accepting myself. I celebrate each day, everything what I do. I cook, I rest, I do work, everything I celebrate. I celebrate being my own self. I celebrate each part of my life, whether it's small or big. I love myself. I love my life. I love every part of my being. This is me. Beautiful, wonderful, amazing, awesome, vibrating in my body. Experience the vibrations. Accept yourself. Experience everything moving around your body, your qualities, your amazingness, your awesomeness. Experience everything vibrating in your heart. Feel it completely. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes, come back. How did you feel? Put one word in the chat. Wonderful, Neha. Accepting. Accepting is a very big part in our lives. Tomorrow, we are going to do this. This is an amazing topic. Accepting your own self, acknowledging your needs in self-love. Yes, Sita, I am lovable being. I love doing it. Calmness. Wonderful, Nina. There is a power in connecting with your own self. And I want you all, before finishing this 11 days, to connect deeply with yourself in all the aspects of your life. And today's activity, you're going to write down what are your wins. I am grateful. Remember always to give gratitude for whatever positive you are writing for yourself. Every time start with a sentence, I am grateful for. I love also is good. I am grateful for. When you say I love my body, please put at the end gratitude. And I'm grateful for having it. Whatever sentence you put in your affirmations, in your journal, when you're doing the sessions with me, when you're doing the self-love activity, please remember to put I love and I am grateful for. These two are amazing sentences. And you will see a great difference in yourself. Yeah. Thank you so much. And we'll meet up tomorrow, 9:45. It's a Saturday. The session might go tomorrow also a little longer. And Sunday, 11 a.m. for boundaries. Please come prepared. It's going to be a bigger session because it has a lot. You need to have a lot, and it's a very sensitive topic. So Sunday, 11 a.m. we are meeting, and tomorrow same time, 9:45, but it will be a little longer session because it has acknowledging your needs and accepting yourself. Thank you so much. Anyone has question, raise your hand. Otherwise, we are good to go. Thank you. God bless you.